Welcome to my prog and technical death metal tier list. We haven't done a prog video in a while, so I thought, you know what, better time than now. I've been on a prog binge recently, and I felt like doing one, so sit down, strap yourselves in, let's go on a mathematical journey, and rank some bands in my opinion. This is my opinion, not yours opinion, so I'll pop the link in the description as always, so you can play along at home and tell me how shit my list is and how much of a pleb I am, and I'll do the same for you. I'll do the same for you fuckers. So, without further ado, there's a bunch of random bands here. Some here I won't know, some here I will know, so I'll do an actual bottom part, ad row below, which is, it's not new, it's bands that I've not heard. So without further ado, without further babbling, let's get straight to the juicy, gravy, meaty goodness. Agal, The Mantle. Straight to S. Straight away. This is Atmospheric Black. I don't know why this isn't a prog and technical death metal tier list. I know The Serpent and the Sphere is kind of proggy, I guess. But The Mantle is just straight up Atmospheric Black, so I'm kind of thinking, like, why is that here? And my favourite genre is like Atmospheric Black and Funeral Doom, so you know I like The Mantle. It's an absolute masterpiece. I love all Agal's albums. Ashes Against the Grain, they're all super good. Animals as Leaders, I like more now. I did do a prog tier list before, not this one, but a different one where I had Animals as Leaders last, because I wasn't big into just purely instrumental music. I like instrumental songs on albums, just not the full album being instrumental, you know what I mean? But I'm growing to appreciate them more and more. They're still going to go in C, because I still like my vocals, I like singing along with the melody. What a fucking mainstream pleb. You know, I love Ghost and stuff like that, I love ABBA, alright, sue me. But yeah, with my prog, I like a bit more, sing-along time. Blood Incantation. Weird one. See, if it was this album, it'd be in D, because I'm not a big fan of this album, but the other two albums, Starspawn and Hidden History of the Human Race, bangers. Really like them. Some people say they're hipster death metal. I really don't give a shit. I really don't care. They're fun, and I'd much rather listen to it than some other slammy nonsense, so fuck you. Blood Incantation, yeah, B tier. Very good. Not a big discography, but very good. Born of Osiris, I'd probably put in D. Tech Death as a whole isn't my favourite. I can enjoy some bands. Born of Osiris isn't one that I go to very often. When I do go to it, it's enjoyable, but it's just not the same as some others. Some others which we'll get to soon, I'll rank a bit higher. Between the Buried and Me. Now it's either going to be an A or an S. I'm going to put it in A for now. I love them. The earlier album's a bit more on the metalcore kind of side of things. The later album's way proggy. I love Colours 2. It's such a good album. Colours 1's fantastic too. And Parallax 2 is my favourite. Absolute classic. Really like this band. It probably will move to S, but we'll see. I'm seeing some other bands that might be an S as well, though, so tough competition. Next up is Cynic's Focus. Well, Cynic as a whole. You're going to go alongside Blood Incantation. Similar kind of vibe. A bit more technical than Blood Incantation, but still has that spacey themes. Not big discography, but very jazzy and very interesting. Yeah, very cool band. Like them a lot. Don't like them as much as Between the Buried and Me and Agal, but I like them enough to put them into B. Devon Townsend. You're going straight to S. You're going straight to... I know he has a lot of like filler and a lot of fluff albums. People are going to scream at me for that. You know, like Snuggles and stuff like that. It's fine. Some of the more experimental ones are okay, but like Terraria? Is that how you spell it? That's a game, isn't it? Terria? Yeah. Ziltoid, like 1 and 2. Ocean Machine? Oh my god. I know it says Devon Townsend, not project or band or anything, but I'm going to include them all. Synkestra, he has so many fucking bangers. it's Devin Townsend's going into S. Devi is S. Alongside them, Dream Theater is also in S. I love Dream Theater, I always have. Images and Words is one of my favourite albums of all time. Saw them play it in full and it was so good. So, my favourite song of all time is still Change of Seasons, so yeah. Dream Theater, S. Some people don't like James Labree's vocals. I think they're very good. Maybe in the minority, don't care. Fallujah. It's similar to Born of Osiris. I enjoy what I hear, but it just doesn't blow me away, this kind of style. It's alright. It's D, it's fine, you know? It's fine. Gojira. Gojira's probably going to go to B. I like Gojira a lot. Newer stuff, not so much, but like Heavy Smack of the Universe, Backbone from Master Series is such a banger of an album. Le Font Sauvage is a banger of an album, and The Way of All Flesh. Those 3 albums, oh my god, amazing. Haken or Haken. Do I put it in S or A? I'm going to put it top of A. I like it a little bit more than Between the Buried and Me. Sacrilege, I know, but I love it. This album, especially Affinity, what a fucking banger. Vector and Virus, yeah. Saw them this year, and they blew me away. Love them. Love them. Cockroach King is just such a fun song. Little puppets, oh, so good. Ginger, I also saw this year. Where am I going to put Ginger? I don't know where to put Ginger, actually. I'll probably put them in B. I like them a fair bit. King of Everything is the best album by them. I really like that, but I like the EP, Micro. That's a great EP. Macro's good as well, but yeah, I like Ginger quite a lot. She has powerful voice. Loved seeing her live this year. It was fantastic. I wonder how many bands of these have I seen live. I've seen Devin, I've seen Dream, I've seen Haken, I've seen Gojira, Ginger, Fallujah, Mastodon, Opeth. Is that it? Rivers of Nile I've seen, Soen, Tesseract, Tool. That's it. I haven't seen Trivium yet. I know. I know. What's going on? I need to see Trivium. But yeah, seen quite a lot. But yeah, really enjoyed them. Next up, Job for a Cowboy. That's deathcore, right? I don't know why that's here. They're okay. Not big fan. It doesn't really interest me that much, so D. Mastodon. I like more than all these. Sorry, Cynic fans. I like Mastodon quite a lot. Leviathan, Blood Mountain, Crack the Sky, masterpieces. I love The Hunter. I think that's underrated as hell. I think all the songs are so weird and unique in that album. Love Emperor of Sand. Loved Hushed and Grim is a hard one to get into. It's very long, but I still love it, so Mastodon. Yeah, I enjoy it. Meshuggah is another one where I'd put quite high. I'd probably put there. I like Meshuggah a lot. Chaos Sphere, banger. Obscene, my favourite. Demiurge is the song. What's it? Chaos? You know the one I mean. Banger. Yeah, it's not for everyone, I understand, but it is for me. Now, I don't know what that is. Nodes of Tranver? Never heard of it. Obscura, you're going to go to C. I like Obscura a bit more than Born and Fallujah. It's a similar kind of sound, but I just feel like Obscura do it a little bit better, and I feel like the albums I just enjoy a bit more. But it is a similar kind of sound, but I feel like they're one of the better bands that do it. Oh, I wonder where Opeth's going. Straight to the top of S. Love them. Love the proggy stuff, the new jazzy 70s prog stuff. Love the old stuff, obviously. It's 10 out of 10s. They have so many banger albums that even if they release another 10 prog rock albums, there's still going to be an S tier because of so many classics. Pain of Salvation is probably a C. I like them more than these. They are growing on me. They were a band that I didn't like for a while. Maybe because of Panther. Panther I wasn't big into, but a lot of the other albums, not bad. I should have checked out some of the other albums first. So yeah, C tier, Pain and Salvation. Periphery is next. You know what? Periphery's growing on me again. Just like Pain of Salvation, Periphery is another grower. It's very hard to get into. Very, like, mathy, but it's good. I'm getting into it. I am getting into it. I think I've heard, like, a couple of albums by this band, Pussyphone. Pussyphone? There you go. Pussyphone. But I can't really rank them because I don't know them enough. You know, I don't know them as much as these bands, so I'm not gonna rank them. Porcupine Tree is probably gonna go around about here. They have some banger albums. They have some kind of mellower, not as good albums as well. So I wouldn't say they're as consistent as these bands, and I wouldn't say I'd like them as much as like Gojira, Cynic, or Blood Incantation. But they're still really good, and the albums that hit really hard. But some of them just don't do much for me. Don't do much for me. Protest the Hero. Not big into the vocals on this band. I think they're alright. It's not a band for me. Sorry. Queensryche, when they hit hard, is like S and A. When they don't, it's like an F. So it's hard to place Queensryche. So really I should place them in C. Because it's that middle ground of like, when they hit hard, they hit hard. When they don't, they don't. So, C. C tier. But, you know, Operation Mindcrime, fucking 10 out of 10. Rizzo Nile. Where do I put you guys? I'll put you next to Cynic and Blood Incantation. I like them. Well, I also know my name in the first two. Bangers. The latest one's alright. Not as good. But the first couple, really enjoy. Scale the Summit as another band I'm not too familiar with. I love the artwork though, so I'm definitely going to check them out. Soen is going to go to A. Surprise, I know. They're really good. They have a similar sound to like Opeth / Tool, like a mixture of the two, and I really enjoyed that sound. Yeah, fantastic band. Soen. A tier. Tesseract. Seeing them headline was ridiculous. I've seen them lower down on stages, but I've seen the headline with the full light show, and it tripped me the balls out. I really enjoyed it. You know, I really enjoyed Tesseract. I don't enjoy the music as much as Soen, Mastodon, Between the Buried and Me, and Hacken, so I will put them into B, but it'll be the top of B, and I really enjoy Tesseract. Yeah. Fantastic live band. Contortionist, another band I really enjoy, which will probably go to B as well. Which means, should I bump Tesseract up? Yeah, let's bump Tesseract up. Let's do it. Let's keep it even. Contortionist is another band I really enjoy live. Not live, I've not seen. I wish I saw them live. Damn, malfunctioning camera, you bastard. Anyway, where were we? The Human something or other, don't know what that is. Straight to dunno. Therion. Therion's an interesting one. Therion is an interesting one, because a lot of their albums are really good, and some of them are just kind of not as good. I'm going to put them into C. I like early Therion a little bit more, because it's it's a bit less overblown, but overall I do like them quite a lot. That's probably one of the best albums though, Lemuria. But early Therion, where it's, you know, more blacky, is pretty damn good. Tool. Where are you going to go, my boys? Oh, come on. It's S tier. It's Tool. It's S tier. I love them. Look at these faces next to each other. The copies each other. Anima, Lateralis, 10,000 Days. I love 10,000 Days. I love Fear Inoculum. Some people say it's the most boring thing ever. I love every single song on that. Numa is probably one of my favourite Tool songs of all time, and Tempest is a fucking classic. So shut your traps. Trivium. I like Trivium a lot. You know? I like Trivium a lot. Do I like it more than B tier? Yes, I do. I actually do. Ascendancy is a banger of an album. Shogun is my favourite. The Court of the Dragon, classic. Really good. Uriah Heep. What an interesting pick. More classic. I'll put it at the top of B. They have some bangers, but I haven't dived deep enough to every single album. The early stuff absolute fucking classics. But I'm not too familiar with the later stuff. No, I'm not too familiar with the later stuff. So that's a band I actually need to dive into a bit more. So I should put them in dunno. But I've heard enough of their albums to know that they're a banger. And they're a classic. Those early albums, mainly. So yeah, there is my tier list for prog / tech death, whatever you want to call it. Top tier, Opeth, Agal, which shouldn't even be there. Devin Townsend, Dream Theater, and Tool. The most mainstream choices. Then, Haken. You know what? You're going to go into S, Haken. I like you that much. Yeah, Between the Buried and Me, Sugar Master and So, and Tesseract, Trivium, Uriah Heep, Blood Incantation, Cynic, Rivers of Nile, Gujira, the fucking rest of it. You know, the fucking rest of it. So there it is. That is my tier list right now. What bands do I need to give more love to? Pain, Animals, Therion, Protest the Hero. I know. I'll give them more love soon. Let me know your picks down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.